The most important topic for me after the gearbox in these two cars are the engines. They are so different and at the same time extremely similar. Let's start with the Honda VTEC, a legend, 2.0 turbo high revving engine. I'm discussing about the driving experience and not about the performance figures. I will blend them in so you can watch them. In the end, figures are now displayed, so we do not talk about figures. Let's talk about the driving experience. First of all, power delivery. Power delivery is extremely different because the Honda pulls really hard, starting somewhere from 3,500, 4,000 RPM till the red line 7,000. Another important factor in the driving experience is of course the sound, and here I compare my must-do mods, because the Honda stock without the cold air intake, in my case from Mishimoto, and the tuned exhaust is the stock exhaust is garbage, let's be honest about it. So you have in the Honda such a nice sound from the Mishimoto cold air intake. Every time you accelerate you hear the hissing. It makes huge improvement to the driving experience. It's a lot of fun. Regarding the rev limiter, the Honda is extremely rev happy, and that's an important factor because other engines from this class have limited revving capability. You go maybe till 6,500 and afterwards the engines are revving, but not that quickly like the Honda. The next topic, and I will make two short comparisons, is, let's say, while waiting in a stoplight, what you hear. And there also it's such a good sound from the BMW six-cylinder compared to the Honda. The BMW has no hissing. You do not hear the hissing, but you hear the exhaust a lot more with the barbels. In the Honda there is no, let's say, artificial barbels, because the stock exhaust you hear nothing, and the tuned exhaust, the HKS one, you hear from time to time barbels, but not as in the BMW each time when you lift off the gas. Let's talk a little bit about the BMW. 3 liter, 2 turbos, 2 more cylinders. Of course the power delivery is here a lot different. It took me some time to realize that, because if you drive on Sport Plus, DSC will cut the engine power. I thought, okay, it's quick, but it's not that quick, till I started using the car on M-Dynamic mode. Then I was shocked, and believe me, this engine is a monster. It's exactly like the Honda rev happy. It has a rev limiter at 7,200 RPM, so 200 more RPM, and it goes till the red line exactly like the Honda. It has a much smoother power delivery, so starting from somewhere about 2,500, 3,000 RPM is perfectly linear. You would say it's a naturally aspirated engine if you didn't know. It has 2 turbos. From the sound, you simply hear all the time this low growl of the inline 6. I love this sound. Regarding what you feel from the air intake compared to the Honda, it's almost nothing. I heard it a few times. Of course, after I will tune the car, this will change, and maybe at the moment it's also not a fair comparison to the Mishimoto versus stock air intake, but sound is the most important experience while driving. That's why I do not like electric cars. And now, is it fair to compare these two different engines? I would say yes, because Honda and BMW, both of them are best-in-class engines regarding performance and fun to drive. There is no more to say about it. Both cars are simply fantastic, and if you have the chance, drive them. You will have huge amounts of fun and you won't be disappointed.